Hello, welcome to another episode of AI Dungeon 2. Today, what are we going to do? Custom. Enter a prompt that describes who you are and the first couple sentences where you start out. You are the geezer. A simple man who lives a boring, uneventful life, but it's time for an adventure. What kind of adventure? Oh no, it's time for an adventure to find a magical monocle. Let's see this alternate story of how the geezer found his monocle. You begin your journey, you begin your adventure. You are the geezer. The geezer adventure. You are the geezer, a simple man who lives a boring, uneventful life, but it's time for an adventure to find a magical monocle. You begin your adventure by walking through the forest, and eventually you come across a cave that looks like it could lead somewhere interesting. As you enter the cave, you see something strange. There is a large stone monocle, sitting on top of some rocks in front of a small opening. Approach monocle cautiously. Could it be this easy? A stone monocle? You slowly approach the monocle with caution. It seems like it might be cursed, but if so, then maybe you can get rid of it. Hey! You call out to the monocle. I found this thing down here. Take monocle. Wait, let me check my inventory after I take it. When I get a good time to check my inventory, not in the middle of something. Is it cursed? Let's find out. You pick up the monocle. It feels really heavy. Well, it is made of stone, but you manage to lift it into your hand without dropping it. Check inventory. What have I got? Have I got the monocle? I wonder. You look at the monocle. Oh, what? There is nothing inside except a tiny gemstone. What, a monocle isn't a container? You wonder what kind of magic powers would cause such a thing to appear in a place where nobody should ever expect anything like this to happen. Where magic monocle. What's it gonna do? I guess the monocle is all I have. You put the monocle on your head. It doesn't seem to make any difference though. You still have no idea what kind of power would cause such a thing to appear. Suddenly you feel very sleepy. Uh-oh. Fall asleep and have a nightmare. Let's let it decide what happens. Fall asleep from the monocle's curse. Oh dear. The geezer nightmare. You wake up, what? And suddenly, as if someone has knocked you over, you wake up suddenly as if someone has knocked you over. You try to stand back up, but you don't move or even twitch. Your eyes are wide open and staring straight ahead. The next moment you hear a loud noise, followed by a bright flash, then everything goes black. What the hell? Wait to find out what is going on. Did I actually wake up, or was it... Is this fake? I guess I slept and then got woken up. You sit up and look around. Nothing seems wrong, but you do notice that you're not wearing your ring anymore. I was wearing a ring? Then you realise that the monocle was just hanging off your face when it fell off. You pull it off and examine its crystal ball-like surface. Smash the monocle. It's obviously evil. Why does this music have an annoying, ear-piercing sound in it? You grab the monocle and smash it against the ground. The sound of glass breaking causes you to jump in surprise. Why? I'm the one who did it. There is a bright light which soon fades away into darkness. Oh, I think I got rid of the curse. Leave cave to continue adventure. I'm getting out of here. I don't know who knocked me over or whatever, but I want out. You walk out of the cave and towards the forest. Suddenly you Sorry, hang on. That piercing screech. You walk out of the cave and towards the forest. Suddenly you realise that you've forgotten something important in your pack. Oh shit, you say aloud as you search your bag. A quick glance reveals that you forgot your sword. Oh god, he did have a sword. Check. No. Pick up. No. Search for something to use as a weapon. I'm not going home to get my sword. You quickly run back to the cave entrance and enter it. No! As you do so, you see a small hole leading outside. You cautiously step out of the cave and look around. Explore area. I guess it was a different exit from the cave. One that I didn't find before. What are we going to find? You carefully search the surrounding area. In the distance you can see some trees with a thick undergrowth. Looking closer you notice that there are several caves here, not more caves. You decide to go down one of them to get a better view of the surroundings. Bloody hell. Explore cave for a weapon. I guess I could pick up a rock. But maybe there'll be an ancient magical abandoned weapon or something. Not a monocle. You follow the path down the cave until you reach a large cavernous room filled with stone pillars. A few feet away from you spot a long wooden table covered with various objects. Ooh. On top of the table sits an old man holding a staff made of wood and metal rods. Talk to... no. Say... Hi, I'm on my adventure. Will the old man help? I need a weapon for my adventure. You approach the man and kneel down beside him. No, I don't. He looks at you with a surprised expression on his face. Hello, I'm on my adventure, you reply calmly. He looks around for a moment before speaking again. Listen to old man. What do you mean speaking again? He hasn't spoken yet. What words of wisdom has he got for me?
I used to live in this village, but now it's been destroyed. It was a peaceful place where we all had our own homes and farms. Now it's just ruins.
You nod your head silently, agreeing with him. This is a cave, not village ruins. Crazy old coot. The old man smiles and nods his head in agreement. Yes, this is a cave, not village ruins, you reply, still smiling.
Well then, let's get started,
he says excitedly. What do you mean? Get started with what? I don't know if you can type ask. Get started with what?
We're going to dig a tunnel through these mountains and make our way to the capital.
You frown slightly at this idea. What? How am I supposed to do that? The old man shrugs his shoulders and shakes his head. Let me see what's on the table. Examine item, or was it objects on table? Did it say items? Yeah, objects. Examine objects on table. It's like Nightmare, that old TV game show. Jacob, you're in a room. There's a table with 3 items on it. You inspect the items on the table. The old man seems very interested in each object you pick up. Each time he does, he points to it with his finger and speaks about it.
That is a pipe. That's what makes music when you smoke it.
Oh dear, what's he been smoking? Take pipe. Oh. Smoke pipe to make music. I don't smoke, but let's see what happens. Maybe it'll make a magical hole in the mountain to the capital. What capital? I'm looking for a monocle. You take a deep breath and blow into the pipe. The sound of the smoke hitting your lungs fills your ears with pleasant sounds. This is much different than any other type of music you've heard before.
That is a drum.
He continues to point to the item. Play drum. We've got a musical pipe, and now we've got a drum. There's a lot of music going on here. Maybe one of these will help somehow. You begin playing the drum as loud as you can while keeping a steady beat. You feel like you're having fun out here, which is strange since you don't really know how to use anything else.
That is a flute.
He continues pointing to the item. Break flute. Angrily. The geezer hates flutes. He's already blown on a pipe, he doesn't want to blow on a flute now. You smash the flute so hard that it breaks into pieces. You throw them back onto the table and sigh heavily.
This is a spoon.
He continues pointing to the item. You grab one of the broken spoons and hold it close to your mouth. Lick spoon. This is so weird. It's amazing how, like, sometimes it really works, you know? He's pointing out each item. You start licking the spoon and taste its sweet flavour. You swallow it down without hesitation.
That is a knife.
He continues pointing to the item. You grab the knife from his hand and hold it close to your body as if you're going to stab yourself with it. Resist urge. And stab old man instead. Cursed knife of self-killeration. How dare you try to give me a cursed knife? I see what you're trying to do. You grab the knife from his hand and hold it close to your body as if you're going to stab yourself with it.
That is a hammer.
What? He continues pointing to the item. Oh god, I think it must have been the pipe. He's got me under control now. No, it's the music. You grasp the hammer by both hands and swing it around in circles. Hit old man with hammer. I need to kill him and escape this. How many items are on this table? We gotta kill him. He's a wizard. He did have a staff, didn't he? You slam the hammer against the side of his face, causing him to fall backwards off of his chair. You laugh loudly as you watch him roll across the floor. Steal. Was it a staff or a rod? Staff. Steel. Wait, didn't it say metal rod as well? Staff made of wood and metal rods. Steel staff and escape cave. I've got a weapon now, a magic staff. The geezer's never had one of those before. Am I going to escape though? With the help of the old man, you manage to climb over some rocks and get inside a small cave. No! From there, you find that you have no choice but to go through another series of tunnels until finally reaching an underground river where you're able to cross into a large forest. An underground forest? Push old man into river. I need to get away from him. I don't trust him. You push the old man to the river. He screams in pain and tries to swim away, but you catch him. What? You force him underwater and pull him out of the water. As soon as he is dry land again, you kick him in the stomach several times until he falls unconscious. Ugh. Run away with old man's staff. I'm not convinced that I got his staff. Let me out. You rush into the woods and hide behind a tree. You hear some noises coming from nearby, but you aren't sure what they could be yet. Suddenly you see something moving towards you from behind the trees. It looks like a bear? A huge black bear? Point staff at bear and cast fireball. Kill it. It didn't seem certain about it being a bear though. What if it's something else? You point your staff at the bear and cast a fireball. The beast lets out a roar and runs straight for you. The two of you tumble down the hillside, hitting hard on the ground. Oh god. Struggle with bear. The geezer isn't this good at combat. He's not cut out for this kind of action. You struggle with the bear, who bites your arm. The pain is excruciating and you scream in agony. No, no, you cry out as the bear tears your flesh apart. I can't lose my arm. Try random spells against the bear. I don't know any other spells. Something's got to work. You attempt to cast a spell against the bear, but it doesn't work. Instead, you feel the bear biting your head off. Oh! As you bleed out and die, you curse yourself for being so weak. You died. Game over. Oh god. What a good geezer adventure. The geezer adventure. Well, good. Let's end this because the bloody whistling is back. This isn't relaxing at all. It's called instrumental background relaxing music. No copyright. It's not relaxing, it's got ear piercing. Oh, this was a bit shorter than the last one, wasn't it? I think I am going to start a series of this. This is too good. Thanks for watching. I think I might have another Drakaya adventure next time. I want to go on more adventures. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time on AI Dungeon 2.